1001, 1002, 1003. Oh, sorry, I was not expecting you this early. Literally, I've just been working on my glutes using my brand new Muscle Shed Booty Blaster, which will soon be available to purchase online. Right, what's up guys? JJ Richards, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So before we start today's video, please, I need you to do two things. You should know what those two things are by now. Thing number one is give the video a big thumbs up. And number two, make sure you click subscribe and subscribe to my channel. You will not regret it. It is the best fitness YouTube channel in the whole of YouTube. Okay, so this is actually part 3 of what has been my gym trilogy series. So the question I've been getting asked the most is, how much did your epic gym cost to build? So today I'm going to be so transparent with you all, and I'm going to tell you exactly how much this gym cost me to build. As we're now in lockdown 2, I know more of you are thinking about actually getting a home setup built, so I thought I'd give you a breakdown of the costs and exactly how much pennies it costs to build the ultimate epic home gym. So before I go into all of how much this cost, I'm just going to give you a quick update, because since I recorded the last full home gym tour, there's been a few slight changes. So I'm going to show you those and also give you a bit of a review on some of the equipment that I bought, because I've kind of had this now for a good 6 weeks. I've had lots of workouts in here. I actually haven't used a commercial gym since I built this place, even though it's been back open. I just love training in this place so much. So let me give you a quick update and show you around. Right, so what I've literally just invested in is some heat. It can get a little bit cold in here, especially if you're just doing cardio in the mornings. I'm still doing my fasted cardio. So this little heater is a great addition, and it also works on Wi-Fi as well, so I can actually sit there in bed, turn the heater on, come down 10 minutes later, jump on the bike, and it's nice and toasty. Right, so this also is something we've just put in place. So this is the Instagram wall. I really like the design of it. However, because I've got OCD, I don't like this overhanging bit. So we're going to redo it. So it's going to stand from here all the way across, but it's going to go from ceiling all the way down to the floor, just so we can get some epic shots with the branding in the background for Instagram. So I'm actually really proud of this wall here, and this just shows you my OCD at its finest. So I've got all my gym accessories on here. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that Muscle Shed branded figure of 8 wrist straps? I think it is. Yes, they too also will be available to purchase online very soon. So watch this space. I've actually got a few more branded bits of kit that I'm just finalising the samples for. So these are absolutely insane, and I actually christened them today. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see me using these. If you don't follow me on Instagram, why not? I'll drop it down below. Give me a follow. So, the Thor Strength Shop Power Rack. So I've actually now attached it to the floor, which makes it feel a lot more stable, especially when I'm squatting. But if I'm honest with you, this is probably the one bit of kit that at a later date I will look to upgrade, just because there's a few things that I don't quite like about the rack. The first thing being is, if you look down here on the J-hooks, they actually don't sit flush with the rack. So when you're going in with the bar, it's actually quite difficult because you're finding you're hitting this a lot. So I don't really like the J-hooks on this at all. And also, another part about the J-hooks that I don't like is, one, is they bend inwards, which makes it quite difficult when you're trying to pull the bar out. And secondly, as you can see, it looks a bit chip shop. I've had to wrap black tape around it because it's just steel. There's no protection on the J-hooks themselves. So what that means, it's just going to really destroy your bars. And because I've got some really nice expensive bars, I don't want to ruin them. But the dip handles work really well. Really like those. Really like the pull-up attachment on it as well. I've not actually used any of the band attachments yet because I need to buy some. So I'd say it's okay. I'd probably give it a rating of about 6 out of 10 just because of the J-hooks just destroy it. I don't know why they don't look at fixing that. But I quite like the look of it. I really like the Strength Shop branding. I think it looks really cool. But if you just want a rack for home workouts and you're not using real heavy weights and you haven't quite got the OCD that I've got with things being straight, etc., and I definitely recommend it, but I do think I will upgrade this to a commercial standard rack in the future. So next project, and I'm hoping I'm going to get this done today, is the bars. I've actually got a bar rack attachment that I've ordered from MirrorFit that should hopefully be coming tomorrow. So I'm actually going to be attaching the bars onto the wall here just to create some more space, and then the Trap Hex bar, I'm also going to be attaching that to the wall just above the dumbbell rack over here, just to try and create a little bit more floor space, because I am going to be ordering a few more bits of kit. So the plan is, this space here, I'm going to be putting another cable machine. So I'm just literally in contact with my supplier from China. So I'm going to be getting another cable machine so I can do some cable crossovers, some high bicep curls, and quite a few other different exercises. I'm also looking at getting some more dumbbells as well, because at the moment I've got the dumbbells that go to 50 kilos, which is okay. But I literally repped them out for 15 reps on chest press yesterday. Not bragging, but you know, kind of a big deal. So I want to get some 55s, 60s, and some 65 kilo dumbbells. So I'm going to be ordering those as well. And also I want to get some kettlebells for my PT clients as well. So I am looking to buy a few more extra bits. Ooh, and a calf raising machine as well. I love training calves. My calves suck. So I'm also going to be buying a seated calf raising machine as well. So I may even do another video when all that kit comes from China. So I'll probably do maybe an extended version of the updated gym tour. But literally, I'm like a kid in a candy shop when it comes to this place. So I'm always looking at getting stuff. I'm always wanting to buy stuff. I'm forever looking at stuff, thinking, what can I do with space, etc. So, but this place is just, it's my happy place. Like, I feel happy when I'm in here. And I can't wait to just continually develop it, get some more kit. But because I'm working out in here all the time at the moment, this is literally like my home away from home. I actually rather being in, and I prefer being in here than the house. That's no joke. So yeah, right now, time to talk about how much it costs. Right, so now the updated gym tour has been finished. I'm just gonna sit down now and talk to you guys about how much it actually cost me to build this epic, insane home gym. So I'm going to start from the ground upwards. So one of the biggest expenses that I wasn't kind of expecting was actually the concrete base. So if you haven't already seen the first video that I made in regards to building the gym, please go back and have a look at that, because it'll give you the full build process. So the concrete itself was £1,200, and the reason why it was so expensive is because I had to get a cement mixer in. I also had to get a pump, which was like a 50-meter long pump to actually get it to the back of my garden, so I've got quite a long garden. But I also did an additional 2 bases as well, so I did one for a shed for all my tools, and also one for a potential jacuzzi project in the next year or two. So all in all, for all the concrete itself was £1,200. And then moving on from the concrete, the next big expense was actually the building itself, i.e. the shed. So we actually did a few upgrades on it, so it made it a little bit more expensive, but I can't recommend a company enough called KJ Sheds and Timber. Those guys were absolute insane. They worked harder than anybody I've ever seen before. Literally from first light till last light, those guys were insane. And it was actually really good value for money, because The whole shed itself actually was £3,800, and as I showed you before, I also got some skylights fitted as well, which kind of extended the project, so they actually stayed another day for me. But £3,800 was the total for the whole building itself, including the doors, the roof lights, and the actual frame itself. So there's quite a few of the little add-ons as well in regards to like additional things we needed for the building, even just like the frame that I built myself for the concrete flooring, like just bits for the outside. So all in all, I would say for the whole building, including the flooring, it's probably around £6,000 in total for the concrete, the building, and all the little accessories as well that we needed for that. So moving on now is the gym equipment. So I mentioned before, and this is probably the question I get asked most, is people are so intrigued by it. So I actually sourced the gym equipment from China. So I did so much research in regards to UK companies. I then looked at a lot of distribution companies in China, and pretty much I just cut out the middleman. So you'll see from the company in China like exactly which gym companies they supply. So it's exactly the same, they just stick their logo on it. So to cut out the middleman, I saved myself quite a lot of money. So a lot of the gym equipment, like the leg extension, the benches, the dumbbells, the platform, the cable machine, all of the kind of big bits of kit that I bought, that all came from China, and I actually saved quite a lot of money on that. So the kit itself was around £3,000. And then because obviously it comes from China, I sourced my own shipping company as well. So the shipping and taxes was about 1,500 quid. So all in all, for all of the main bits of kit that I got from China, it was about £4,500. I actually priced it up to see what that would be in the UK. And I think in total I saved about £3,000 by sourcing it from China if I just bought it from a company in the UK. So I would definitely recommend it. If anyone's got any questions on importing stuff from China, then drop me a message and I will let you guys know more information on that. And then the rest of the equipment pretty much came from Strength Shop. So all of my bars, all of my plates, my sissy squat bench, some of the accessories. So the rack as well obviously came from Strength Shop. So it was probably about, again, about £1,500 is what I spent on Strength Shop in total. So for all of the gym equipment that you've seen, you know, it's pretty decent. I don't think there's much more that I need. All of the gym kit total was about £6,000 as well. So the building was about £6,000, the gym equipment was about £6,000. So that's kind of £12,000 right there. And then other things to kind of add in was the gym flooring. So I actually got this off Facebook Marketplace, and the flooring was like 550 quid that we managed to buy. I do need to get a little bit more flooring just for the edges, because I didn't quite have enough. So again, I'm going to be getting that from China when I make my next order. For the rest of the kit, like we've already spoken about. And then the only other things to add in is, it's just the little things that you don't kind of factor in. So another big cost was the electrics. So we got 4 lights put in. I've had loads of plug sockets put inside as well. I've got lights outside the gym as well, again, which work on an app, which is really cool. And so I've got 3 lights outside the gym, and I can literally turn the lights on and off from my phone as well. So I think all in all for the electrics, you're probably talking about £1,000, and that's obviously labour to get an electrician in and fit the lights, fit all the plug sockets, you know, the day's labour. So that was about £1,000 there. And then there's just lots of little things, you know, obviously all the branding and stuff for the business, obviously, you know, I won't factor that in because that's kind of separate, you know, I don't think you guys would be doing that if you're just looking at a home gym setup. But I would say all in all, the total spend is probably around 13.5 grand is what I spent. However, this place is absolutely insane. I know it was quite a big expense to pay out, however, I am proud of every penny I've spent because I absolutely love this place to bits. So if you've got any questions about anything, drop a comment down below and send me a message, you know, contact me on Instagram. I always respond back to everyone. If you've got any questions, you know, if you're looking to do this kind of thing yourself, then let me know about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was quite insightful for you. Obviously, if you're looking to do it yourself, because of the uncertainty that's going on at the moment with them just closing gyms whenever the hell they decide to, for no scientific reason whatsoever, but we won't go into that. It's quite nice having your own place, so you never have to miss a gains day. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Again, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, peace.